Cambly English followers. I'm Sabra.
And I'm Layla.
And we're from the YouTube channel Love English.
With Layla and Sabra.
That's right.
We are British University English teachers and we are here to help you with all aspects of English language learning.
That's right, guys, and we're really happy to be guests on the Cambly English channel. Thank you for having us, Cambly. And today we're going to be looking at
10 phrasal verbs to use in English conversation.
And these are some of the most common English phrasal verbs that are used in conversation. Now, quick review, a phrasal verb is
a verb plus a particle. Now that particle often has a preposition, but it could also have an adverb. So for example, you get on well with someone. It's not only just a preposition.
That's very true. But frequently we have many that are just verb plus preposition.
So today we're going to explain those 10 phrasal verbs to you, give you the definition, and then go to a natural conversation and show you how we would use it.
So number one is turn up or show up. You get 2 for the price of 1 here. Now, turn up can mean to arrive or to appear, sometimes surprisingly. Now, this phrasal verb is super common, but it is quite informal. The formal version would be to arrive. Let's see how we use it.
Sabra, I can't believe you turned up on time today.
I know, my timekeeping has really improved.
It really has.
The thing is, I still haven't been able to find the jumper I borrowed from you.
Oh, don't worry, I'm sure it'll turn up. Right guys, phrasal verb number 2. Keep up or keep up with. Now this phrasal verb is particularly useful because you're talking about maintaining, being at the same speed as another thing. So we can use the example of an English class. Are you able to keep up with your classes? Meaning, are you able to follow and maintain the same speed as everybody else is learning?
Now the second meaning is maintain or continue. For example, if you have a friend who's studying Spanish, I could say, well, are you going to keep up your Spanish classes? Are you going to keep it up? Meaning, are you going to continue with this? Let's look at both the meanings in this short conversation. Oh, Layla, you wouldn't believe it. My new salsa class is just too advanced for me. I can't keep up with everyone else. I feel like an idiot. I'm always the last one doing the moves. I can't keep up.
But I think you're really brave just trying. I'm too scared to try salsa classes. However, I'm determined to keep up with my Italian though.
Oh, how's it going?
Not bad.
Va bene. Okay, number 3 is find out. Now, find out means to discover new information. Somehow you get this new information. For example, you could say, I've just found out my friend is getting married. Let's look at us use it in conversation here.
Sabra, I've just found out there's going to be some wage increases at work. I'm so excited.
Really? I hope I get one. How did you find that out?
Well, I overheard. I probably shouldn't have been listening to my bosses talking. Right, phrasal verb number 4. And again, giving you 2 meanings for the price of 1 phrasal verb. So, to put off means to delay something. Exactly. So we might say, oh, let's put off going out tonight because the weather is terrible. So you delay it. You're going to do it another time. Or what can it mean?
It can also mean to stop liking something, to be discouraged in some way. For example, if you go to a restaurant and you're really excited about your food and you like the restaurant, but then you look at your meal and you see there's a hair in it, oh, you can feel quite put off, or you can be put off. We use that with the passive form. So to be put off. I don't know about you, Layla, but when it comes to boyfriends, I can be very put off if they have smelly breath. I've put off going to get my hair cut because every time I go, they cut too much off. I don't want a big cut. I just want a trim.
Sure.
Could you recommend somewhere?
Well, actually, I've been really put off my hairdresser at the moment. She totally overcharged me last time. It was so expensive, but it was just a trim. Right, number 5, to run into someone or to bump into someone. And this isn't literal. You don't smash into somebody. It's not literal. It is literally to meet somebody by chance or by accident. So you might be at the supermarket and see an old school friend and you say, oh wow, fancy bumping into you here.
Layla, you'll never guess who I bumped into yesterday.
Brad Pitt, Ryan Gosling.
Oh, I wish. I think I'd be a bit more excited if I bumped into Brad Pitt. No, our old English teacher. Oh, she was so nice though.
Yeah.
She still looked the same.
Still, it'd be nice if Brad Pitt.
So the next one is come over or come round. And this basically means that you're going to actually go somewhere, that you're going to pay somebody a visit. It's very often an invitation. For example, would you like to come over for dinner? Or come round for a cup of tea. I'm inviting you. So it's saying, please come to this place, to come over or to come round. Let's look at us use it here in conversation.
So Sabra, do you fancy coming over for dinner next week?
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, but do I have to cook vegetarian food?
I'm sorry, but yes, Layla, you do. Come on, you've invited me for dinner. You have to cook for me.
All right. Right, number 7. And honestly, we use this expression all the time to pop in or to pop to. Now, in this case, pop is talking about going somewhere for a very short period of time. You wouldn't say, I'm just popping to Italy.
No.
You would say, I'm popping to the shops. Or why don't you pop in and have a cup of tea? Short period of time.
The inference is that it's very quick,
Yeah.
isn't it, to pop, because of course pop is when something explodes like that very quick. So yes, it means short period of time. Layla, I'm popping to the shops. Is there anything I can get for you?
Oh, could you just pop into the post office and pick up some stamps?
Sure, how many do you want?
6, first
Perfect.
class.
Number 8 is to bring something up. And this is to introduce or raise a new point in conversation. So you literally say this point in the conversation. There is a other, rather more unpleasant meaning.
Yeah. To throw up, to be sick. You can bring something up.
Very literal that, yeah. So it actually means to vomit as well. So slightly more unpleasant. Let's look at the first meaning in conversation here.
Not the second, yeah. Sabra, I hope you don't mind me bringing this up, but do you mind paying me back that £10 I lent you last week?
Sure, yeah, I'll go and get it now. Sure, no problem.
Thanks. Number 9, to call off. And instead of saying put off, to delay, call off means cancel. So you wouldn't want to call off your wedding. That might be a bit drastic.
A little bit, yes.
But you might call
Expensive.
off, what could you call off?
You might call off a tennis match if the weather was bad.
Good example.
You might call off a lesson if you've only got one student, all the others haven't turned up because perhaps they have a hangover. So there are lots of things you can call off.
What's wrong?
Oh, my fiance and I, we really argued. I'm feeling so unhappy. Oh, maybe I should call off the wedding.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. Just talk to him about it.
So last one, number 10, we've made it to the end, is to cut in, which means to interrupt in conversation. Now, usually this is rather impolite, so we're often saying, oh, excuse me, do you mind not cutting in? But if we want to make this polite, if we want to enter into a conversation, we can always say, can I just cut in here? Or would you mind if I cut in here?
Yeah.
And that makes it much more polite. And that's really in many ways how we often use it. Let's look at us use it here in conversation. So I was talking to a friend of mine and she was saying that we could make much better videos.
Oh no,
She
I
might
had an
always-
idea for a video, actually.
Oh, okay, but do you mind not cutting in? I haven't finished. I really wanted to tell you.
So there we have it, 10 super common phrasal verbs that you will use in conversation. Why not comment below and try using them yourself? Or of course, share some useful phrasal verbs that you know.
That's right, guys. Thank you so much, Camberley, for having us on your fantastic channel. Perhaps we'll be here another time again soon. You never know. And of course, if you haven't seen our channel, you can go to the link in the description box and visit Love English. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.